What is up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of From Pennies to Power. We show the true potential of the cardboard pennies we like to purchase. We got some casual EDH this evening, as the per usual. Got some new guests, some returning guests, the whole 9 yards, and some fun with it, you know? We're here to play and have fun, as the few who stayed it have heard. So let's just right into it. We're going to start with Dirtle. We're going to go around the corners and break it down. So, Dirtle, whenever you are good, break us up for us.
Hello, I'm Ross with Dirtle Magic. I basically work around on Twitter, and I write for Flipside Gaming. Used to do some YouTube, if you want to go check some of that out at Dirtle Magic, or Dirtle MTG. The commander I'm using today is Feather the Redeemed. Not that kind of deck. Feather, as a character, I read the original Ravnica books, and that's about when I started playing Magic. So when they spoiled her as an actual creature card, I was drafting with my friends and stole this out of the draft and proclaimed it mine and said I'll leave with it if they don't like it. I may have been overzealous. So this character has a very important place in my gamer heart, if you will. So I had to build a deck around it. And it's probably the first deck where I pulled all the cards before I got my hands on the physical card itself to build it.
All right, Octavia?
Yeah, I am one half of Trying Casually. My name is Octavia. We play at Trying Casually Games. Today I'm playing Alela, Cunning, Conqueror. It is not your turn, it's our turn. I'm just going to be taking my turn on their turns.
Yeah, basically.
As much as I can.
Good, sweet. All right, and Kellis, after you.
Alright. Oh god, my throat immediately quit there. Hi, I'm Kellis. I'm part of Elder Drunken Highlander. We do janky or questionable deck techs at all power level spectrums, whether from all the way from casual to CDH and everywhere in between. We have a YouTube channel that you can follow us there, where we post videos about every week. You can also follow us on Twitter. I have a Twitter in case you want to hear me scream into the void, and all that is going into the chat right now. I am playing Wart the Raidmother. This is a deck that I conceived because I've always been a fan of Wart, but normally the end result is a big fireball that you kind of conspire in everyone. And then I had the thought, what if you conspired extra combat cards? That sounds like fun.
I'm excited to see
the deck
this.
was born.
I really am excited to see this, how it's going to put up the Conspire instead of a Fireball. All right, and the links for them are in the channel, as the chats. Make sure everyone clicks on that and follows the whole 9 yards for everyone and then some. Today I am playing my fun casual, which is Esix Fractal Bloom. It was a Secret Santa deck where I basically signed up for something, and then everyone came around, and I was like, oh, I've never played Simic before, because this is literally the first Simic deck I've ever had, so that's why I've kept it together. Basically just trying to copy random things and see the jank I can copy out with. It's pretty fun. Alright, I'm going to randomize it 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I hope everyone saw the puppers. He weighs like 50-something pounds, and he's a corgi.
Very large pupper.
He's a very large pup. So also just everyone heads up, there are redemptions within the game itself. One of them is bring the puppers into the game. There's also Howling Golem, everyone draws a card. Marching Duo Drone, everyone makes a treasure token. And then there is Scare Tiller. If you have a land in your hand or in the graveyard, you can put it on the battlefield tapped, just as a heads up for everyone. Is everyone good with their 7?
Yeah, I got 7 cards and I am ready.
Alright, let's do it up. I'm going to draw, and I'm going to play an island and pass turn.
Oh god, it's me. I was busy doing social stuff. Alright, draw a card. Here is a basic mountain. That's all I got cooking.
Pardon me. I'll do an Arid Mesa and crack it for a mountain, and I'll pass.
Alright, we got two marching duo drone, and a howling golem. So everyone make a treasure, everyone draw a card.
Look, this is already complete madness.
Yep.
Okay.
Fredo's got some points. And there's a second duo drone, so make 2 treasures. Holy hepples.
Oh jeez, I can't. I didn't get 1 treasure out yet. You want me to get 2?
Okay, so... Well...
Yeah, technically it happened right there, so you have... Alright, so Virtue MTG, thanks Freda. Let's get some chaos apparently going.
Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna play a Temple of Deceit. Yeah. And then I'm gonna crack both those treasures and play a Bitter Blossom. Because that's what I want to do with my turn 1.
Alright, turn 2, draw Forest. I guess I'm doing way more, I guess. So, let's see what we have. Alright, I'm gonna tap 2 and 1 of the treasures for a Hornet's Nest. When it's dealt damage, I make that many 1/1 green tokens with flying and death touch. and I will pass the turn after that.
All right, I will draw with a lot more mana than I anticipated. Here's a Rootbound Crag. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Have a green and a red. I'll play Zertar Druid, which makes a green, but when I tap it for mana, everyone takes one. I'll crack both treasures for a Llanowar Elves and a Jorah Tree Speaker, respectively, and I'll pass.
There we go, and thank you much, Elder Drunken Josh. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate the foul.
Oh, I wonder if you're going to root for me or not. It's really 50-50.
There we go. There's the other one. I died to Druid too many times.
Planes into play and a 10th District Legion. And I will
10.
pass the turn.
That's right. Also a very good card.
Tap, hurt myself. I will do tap this for black and then bounce it for Dimir Aqueduct, doing the only black ramp I can, and pass.
Alright. Untap and draw. We're on turn 3. Love how this is not working. There we go. Okay. Minimize. I will do an island. Nothing there. I will tap 3 for an elemental bond. Creature ETBs with power 3 or greater. I work to draw a card. And I will then pass the turn.
Alright, I need to remember, who's your commander again? I completely forgot.
It's all good. It is Esix. Whenever a token enters the battlefield, I make a copy of any creature on the battlefield.
I saw the watermark. I'm like, well, it's one of two options. I don't know which one it is, but both of them like tokens. Alright, I'll play a mountain. And then step 1, when we tap Zertar Druid, and everyone will take 1 point of damage.
Yep.
And I'll tap the mountain, and I will level up Jorah Tree Speaker. So now it can tap for 2 green. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is not 6. So we'll tap the Tree Speaker for 2. We'll cast the front side of Tangled Florahedron, and then we'll tap Llanowar Elves for 1 and play a Fintorn Elves. And I'll pass.
Sundown pass. And I will cast my commander. Feather redeemed.
Alright. Feathers out.
And I will pass.
I will untap, hurt myself more.
The amount of mana that Kev's got right now is crazy.
And well, someone gave me 2 treasures on
Yeah,
turn.
exactly.
So whose fault is it really? Me as
Sure.
I'm trying to fix my glare situation. I guess that works. Now I'm like a weird
Yeah, good.
dark cave.
I'm going to leave that on top, and then I'm going to cast a Cloud of Fairies to untap both my land, and I'll pass.
Alright. Untap and draw. Okay, I have 4 mana. Can't really do anything with the 4 mana. I will tap 3 for a Mimic Bat. Whenever a creature dies, I exile it under this thing. I pay 3 and make a token copy of it. I know.
That's any creature dies, right?
Yeah.
Including ours.
As long as it's non-token. And I'm going to pass after that.
Alright, I'm gonna untap. I need to organize all my stuff into, and then I'll draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana at my disposal. Does it mostly do nothing? Probably. Well, we'll tap Tree Speaker for 2. I'll cast Devoted Druid, which can tap for green. I can put a -1/-1 counter on them to untap it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll tap for 4. Zertar Druid will ping everyone for 1 again.
Yep.
5, 6, and I'll cast Wart the Raidmother. So when she enters, everyone will. Oh, I'll make 2 1/1 Goblin tokens, and then red and green spells I control have Conspire. And then I'll.
In response to the trigger, I want to cast Long Road Home on the 10th District Legionnaire.
I will allow it. Just this once, though.
Solely the one time.
I
And I get to scry.
Oh, I think Octavia's got to move after that too.
no, not yet.
Ooh, sneaky.
That's my turn.
I will play a Sacred Foundry untapped.
And don't forget to put a counter on the Legionnaire.
I was concentrating on not putting one on before it blinked.
Yeah.
Giver of Runes. And I will go to combat and swing at Kellis for 3.
That has flying, doesn't it?
It does.
Alright, I will accept my 3 damage.
And I will pass after that.
All right, on your instep.
You got Grizz in the chat. What's up? And Elder, yeah, EDH is in the chat as well.
I will snap Wart the Raidmother, and
Oh, interesting. Okay. Goodbye, Wart. Goodbye, Mr. Token.
I will continue to hurt myself.
Got a follow from Storm Energy. Many, many thanks. You're almost at 500. So close.
I will play a Tainted Isle. I will tap that for a Soul Ring. Then I'm actually going to play 4 for a Vidalcan Orrery.
Ooh, nice.
And then I'll pass.
Alright, Tap and draw. All right, I'm gonna tap 3, cracking one of my treasures to put the Weirding Wood on this island because I just need mana in general. It's going to be a clue token, which I will make in just a second. And it taps for 2, so 1 and 2 for a Combine Chrysalis. Creature tokens I control have flying, pay 2 and Simic, sacrifice a token, make a 4/4 green beast. And then after that, I will pass the turn.
Alright. I will untap all of my various mana dorks. I'll draw. So, let's think. But I can 8 mana. Probably not worth it to do that. I guess we're just gonna jam Wart again, because that's what I'm here to do. So everyone will take 1 off of the Zertar Druid. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna type more intelligently.
Boom.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just cast Wart again. We've seen this before.
Wart
In
is
response, I will cast Long Road Home again on the 10th district.
Alright, only because I ran out of all my red sources are tapped, I'll allow it.
Okay, there's one magic about a month ago and have been addicted. Yes, magic's quite addicting. It's a problem.
I've been trying to shake the habit for like 17 years or something, and it hasn't worked yet.
Yeah, generally doesn't.
So after I play Wart, what I'm actually doing, I'm going to tap for 4 mana, and I'm going to level up my Tree Speaker twice.
Yep.
Set it to level 3, and then I'll pass.
I'll play Reflecting Pool, and I will go to combat. I will swing Feather towards Octave,
I'll block.
and I will pass.
Untap. Upkeep. That fairy comes back. Draw. Play an island. And I'm gonna swing 4 in the air at Chris.
I'm going to take 4 in the air. Go to
Alright,
33.
After that, I'm going to play Notorious Throng for its prowl cost.
Oh my god, amazing.
Yeah.
I will make 4 fairy rogues, then take another turn.
Yep.
Oh, I've not seen that card in such a long time, but it's such a banger.
Yep.
It is.
Like one of those like hidden gem cards.
I remember it used to be played a lot, and it fell out of favor, I don't know, maybe like 6-ish years ago. I think I stopped seeing it. I remember seeing it with like Edric decks a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't really see it outside of fairy decks, and you don't see those much anymore. Although
Yeah.
with Eldrin, it's come back a little bit. Upkeep. I need to start making these into dice. 8 of these fuckers.
Yep. About to smack.
Then I draw a card for turn. I will play an island for turn and swing for 8. I will put 4 at Kellis and 4 at Dirtle.
I will take 4.
I will flash out a Restoration Angel and block one of them, potentially.
That is acceptable.
And I will blink this guy, so I'll just lose a counter.
Yep.
How many more prowl cards do you have cooking?
Just the one. I'm gonna pass.
Alright, I have to do this. 3 to evoke Mulldrifter. Drawing 2. Get something. Alright. Click this. That's gone. We will tap 1 for a Soul Ring. And I will tap the Soul Ring to crack the clue. To draw a card. And still no manas. So I will pass the turn. I'm putting the...
Alela.
Yep, and I'm gonna put the Mulldrifter under the vat.
That is how the artifact works. Alright. I will untap and I will draw. So what do I have that are elves? I have Zertar Druid is apparently not an elf. Today I learned.
Really?
It's a human druid, I
Mhm.
guess. News to me. So I could like 1-2 level, 1-2 level, and then I get 2, 4, 6, 7 mana.
Yep.
8, 9 with devoted druid, I guess. All right, we'll do that. So I'll tap 2. Everyone will take 1 off of the very human Zertod druid.
Yep.
And I'll put a level up counter onto Tree Speaker. And then I will tap 2 more, and I would like to do that 1 more time. Magic level 5. So now all of my elves can tap for double green. So then I'll tap these elves for 6. And I will cast Kogla the Titan Ape.
Nice.
That's horrifying.
It is a big angry monkey, and it's going to punch something. I have no idea what that thing is.
What is Big Angry Monkey going to punch?
Yes. My hornet's nest?
Figure that out.
I would like to know if it resolves or not. So, what does it punch?
Well, the punch is on Enter the Battlefield.
It's ETB, so you
Correct.
totally...
Tell you.
What will it be punching?
She's hoping you just simply say it.
I don't have to tell you.
You don't have to, but I'm wanting you to.
You
But I think-
want me to.
Well, presumptively, it would either be, my guesstimation, either Feather, Alela, and nothing on my side.
Yeah, that was
It's-
my guess.
The ones on my list, nothing on Chris's side.
Yeah.
Not in the mood to punch a hornet's nest. That just sounds like a bad idea. In
Yep.
Real life and the card game. Alela, maybe. Feather was more likely, and honestly, Giver of Runes is also on my list of things to punch.
I'll
I'd say,
allow it.
I think the Giver's your best choice, in all honesty.
Yeah. We're gonna completely punch a Giver of Runes.
No runes for you.
Boop.
No runes for me. You got that right. So then, after I do that, I don't think it's good to know. I'll tap this for double green, and I will float a green, and I will cast Vitalize. And I will conspire it. What Vitalize does, it untaps all creatures I control.
Yeah, now you get
I
value.
am actually going to.
So there's 2 copies of it on the stack, I should say, because I'm conspiring it.
I'm going to spell stutter one of them.
One of them will be stuttered. I don't know what this does aside from it probably doesn't resolve.
It doesn't resolve unless you pay equal to 2 plus the number of fairies I control.
Okay, great. I will not pay whatever that number is.
Several.
A bajillion.
We'll have 1 Vitalize on the stack. So that's good. I'll just untap my creatures only once.
Yes, you do not get the double mana from that.
But I wanted double mana.
That's too bad.
double mana for you.
Alright, so with that, I'll tap these for 4. I'll use this floating green. I will cast a Soul's Majesty and I'll conspire it. I'll draw cards equal to the power of target creature I control. I'll target Kogla twice.
Alright, drawing
Ugh.
several.
So it'll be 14 cards.
Yep.
Draw 14s.
A normal amount of cards, I think.
Yep.
Is Fredo still in the chat? Because look what you did. A conspired Soul Majesty is so beautiful.
The question is, do these cards actually do anything?
Yeah, now we gotta see what you gotta do with it.
Alright, well, we're gonna start with this Temple of Abandon. Top of that, I guess. I don't know. Tap 1. Actually, I don't want to tap the red. Everyone will take 1 off of Zertod Druid and I'll play Soul Ring. Now I need to sort all of these cards. So this, and this, that, this, and that. So we're tap the Mountain for a red, tap Soul Ring for 2, float a colorless, and I guess I'm also... Actually, no, I'll tap this for Hedron for 1 green. I will cast Rhythm of the Wild. So my non-creature spell... creature spells I control can't be countered, and all non-token creatures I control have Riot. Which they're gonna get haste. I can just tell you that right now. It's not the customless on mode.
Didn't think so.
So we have 1 Carless floating. I will use the Carless. I'll tap Tree Speaker for double green, so now we have a green floating. I will cast a Priest of the Titania.
Yes.
And then I don't have any red mana anymore. I'll tap this for double green. I'll find red mana. I'll cast 3 visits. And do I want to conspire 3 visits? Tempting. Because I have to conspire with Kogla and Wart. Yeah, why not? I'm not a coward. Let's do it. I'll conspire 3 visits, and I'll grab 2 forests. Notably, forests that also tap for red, such as the Stomping Ground and the Cinderglade. And I'll take 2. So this also has haste. Does anyone else have elves in play by chance, or is it just me?
Just you.
Just you.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that can tap for 5. I'll tap Cinderglade for red, use this floating green, I'll play a Rada. And then, is there way I can... No, not really. Tap this for 5, go down to 3 floating green. I'll play Whisper of the Wilds, which is very ferocious, or formidable, or whatever it is. It is ferocious. I got the right one. So then this taps for 2, because I have a Kogla. But do I want to tap that for 2? I will put a -1/-1 counter Devoted Druid to untap them. I have to tap Whisper the Wilds for 2, tap this for red, Use all the green but 1, and I'll conspire and escape to the wild. So exile the top 10, I can play 2 additional lands this turn. Cards are exiled are, we have a Pathway, a Savage Beating, a land, Nature's Claim, a Tali, land, Green Sun Zenith.
Not the worst for us.
Yeah, that's actually a semi-win.
Yeah.
Worked out for you guys. I'm not pleased, but I feel like I'm the villain here, so I can miss a little. Play those 2 extra basics. I can... What else am I doing? Is it passing the turn? No. I have things I can cast from exile. Does Green Sun change anything? Not really. I guess I will green... I'll just cast Green Sun. I don't know.
Gotta follow from the Strawberry System 2022.
Like, I guess I will. I don't know. Life sucks. I'll cast it just for 1. X equals 1. So off you go.
Get a Mana Dork.
We are going to get a Mana Dork. Specifically an elf. Like this Elvish Mystic. Now, this Elvish Mystic, do you want to give haste or actually want to give the counter this time? I have to think. What else do I have here? Nature's Claim, a Tali, Savage Beating, and lands. Is there a world where a 2/2 Elvish Mystic matters? I don't think so. I'll just give it haste. And then I'll move to discard step, and I'll discard... Oh god, what is the thing? I guess I'll discard Fires of Yafamaya. And with that, average turn.
Average turn.
Very average. Like a solid, like, C- at best.
Like, you did a lot, but I have faced Raga decks that have, like, a similar way of, like, playing, but they just, like, don't comprehend that, like, you have fun. Don't just...
I was gonna say, I'm still at 30 life, so I'm a little confused, but...
It turns out when you don't have fireballs to conspire, your deck just sometimes does this. Just vomit things into play and go, I hope you don't kill me.
I would play an Alpine Meadow, and...
I'll dump 20 else. I'll play a land.
I will play 2 lands off of Escape to the Wilds and pass.
I will cast the Long Road Home on the 10th District again. It will trigger the Long Road result.
We need to find a way to do 1 damage to, like, each creature kind of style right now.
Yeah, that'd kill, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 creatures on my side. Don't put... Power Clash is not a EDH card, no one plays that.
I will also cast Mavinda, the Student's Advocate. Go to combat, fly over the various Druid Horde, and hit Kellis for 3.
I will take 3.
And I will pass.
On upkeep, I will make a fairy and hurt myself some more.
Do not know what I can even do.
We'll just hold each other in the basement and hope the
Yeah.
storm passes over quietly.
There's literally an Atali Primal Storm in the Exile pile I can play next turn. I don't know how quiet the storm will be.
You know
This is
what?
the first storm. Oh, hold on, that came back. My bad.
11 is... You have an Atali.
Yes.
It can get haste with the rhythms of the wild.
Yeah.
Or it can get a +1 counter. You don't know.
You know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna cast a Scion of Una.
Mm-hmm.
All fairies have +1/+1 and Shroud, and then I'm gonna make that 11 a 20 wing it at you, Kellis.
That makes sense. So what? That's 8, 9.
It's
I'm
22.
That's a lot. I'm at 6 now.
And I get to goad 10 of your 10 of your creatures.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, you will go those 2. Well,
I'm gonna goad the 2 biggest ones for sure.
probably Tree Sweeper, I would imagine.
The
You
door.
only get to goad 1 creature.
Oh,
Yeah, it's only the 1, yeah.
Oh, it's just Kogla then.
All right, Kogla.
I mean, that's bad enough.
Looking at the art, Kogla just feels goaded all the time, though.
Damn
then I'm
flying
gonna
Ikoria inside you.
Okay, so I'm gonna untap, draw. Well, I'm just getting no lands. Where's this pack? Alright, because I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not gonna do anything. So I'm gonna tap 2 for a Simic Signet. I have tons of copy spells in my hand. Not what I need. 1, 2 for a Cultivate. Go look for 2 lands. Of course, I do that and I see a bunch of lands. One's tapped, one's untapped because I didn't play a land this turn. I have 3 mana. And then that's in there. I'm gonna tap that to make a copy of Muldrifter. I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
Like, this copy of Moltrick is kind of spooky to me, because I don't have a lot of life. 2 damage is a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna poke you for 2.
I will lose a third of my life.
Yeah. Go to end step. I'm gonna exile it and go to discard. Discarding. What the hell is it? Quasi duplicate.
Alright. I will untap, and I'm somehow not dead.
All right.
So with that, this turn is assuredly bad for all of you.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be.
You're right. It doesn't have to. I suppose it doesn't have to be, but I know Magic is a game that's famously about harmony and peace and not combat.
Yeah, Kagla.
No,
Yeah.
it's fine. Everything is fine.
I'll play
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I tap Priest of Titanium for 6, and then tap Whisper of the Wilds for 2 more, and I will cast and raise Forerunners.
Okay.
I'll actually choose the counter this time because that guy already has haste.
Okay, so they got a little bigger.
So my whole entire board is getting +2/+2 Vigilance and Trample until end of turn. Then I will tap these for 6, and I will cast Rishkar's Expertise, and I will Conspire. Draw cards equal to Gray's power among stuff I control, which is 9.
9.
Yeah, 9. Because Cog was a 9, this is only 8. So I can draw, 18 cards and cast 2 spells for free?
That's about
Yeah.
right. Anyone in
Actually,
chat have
technically-
target player loses 5 life want to use?
Technically, I draw 9, then cast a spell, then draw 9.
Yeah,
cast a
technically it's
spell.
1 after 1, yeah.
So there's the first 9.
It's always good when you see the head go down and be like, what?
Yep.
No, I gotta read the fine print. We're gonna cast a World at War, and I'm gonna Conspire it.
Yeah.
I'd rather you didn't.
So now I get 2 extra combats. So that sounds
Yeah.
like fun.
Just show
I don't want to
Chris.
conspire. Maybe I'll conspire with Zertod Druid. Alright. And this also has rebound, so go over here. I also forgot to have lands in this pile that I definitely did not use.
Alright.
Alright, now I'll draw the next bit.
So they have to attack in order for it to be untapped.
Yes.
Okay. So it's somewhat of control for us. I'm sure there's things to untap, don't get me wrong, but
I'll cast Mobilize. I like to untap all of my creatures.
for example, like Mobilize.
Like that one. And I will conspire it. So I'll net some amount of mana. So there we go. So, and I'll tap for 2, 4, 5 mana, so I'll have 5 green floating. We untap. And then with the other copy, I'll go from 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Priest taps for, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Everyone takes 1.
Yep.
So I'll have 24 green floating.
Just nonchalant.
As you do. No, all this out. I don't know. Here's a God Eternal Rhinus. Let's double everything. Here's a Boreal Druid, I guess. I'll cast Return of the Wild Speaker to give my non-humans +3/+3 because I don't really need more cards.
Alright.
So it's 5, 10. I spend 11 mana.
All +5/+5. No, it's 2, 4, 7. So it's +7/+7 for each thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's not a human.
That's not a human.
That's not human, yes.
At some point, I'm losing the math numbers, so I'm not sure.
Grizzly's like, quick, send me 100 channel points and I'll shut him down right now.
What? I deserve it. I'm not gonna pretend like I don't deserve it. They have trample and stuff. All right. So what I'll do is I'm just
Anyone
gonna.
want to give us a draw card to make it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Draw cards.
Treasure, anything?
Give us 30 treasure so we can aetherize.
So I'm gonna. I have 14. 14 minus 6 is a number. I'll go to 8 floating. I'll cast Green Suns for 6, not conspired.
Alright, here's the challenge, Kev. Grizzly's got just enough points almost to do 5 points a target player. So attack now.
Very quickly. I'll get Orin Frostfang,
Ooh,
which will give my
nice.
board Death Touch and Trample. Is the pretty notable part out of all this. And I'll just move the combat.
Yep.
So we're just gonna flunch everything. Whatever this number is.
Yeah, it's big
Yeah, I only have 1 blocker, so...
and horrifying.
Well, since Octavia, you sent me down this low life total, we'll head towards you first.
Okay.
Just prefer. And before before blocks,
Okay.
I would like to do something too.
Okay. Yes, please. Go.
So I have priority, I think, first.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to do it before damage.
I will tap all these elves for some amount of mana. Everyone take 1 off of Zertod Druid, I guess. And I'll tap 2 red. And I will cast Savage Beating, and I will entwine it, and I will conspire it. So,
Okay.
creatures I control gain double strike twice, and I untap all creatures I control twice, and after this combat phase, there's an additional combat step. So now we're looking at a total of 5 combat steps this turn.
It's probably enough to win.
That's horrifying. Before damage, I'm going to cast Tegwill's Scouring and just blow up your board.
I have no idea what this card does.
Tegwill's Scouring,
Oh, that's not good.
destroy all creatures, cast 3 1/1 black fairy rogue creature tokens with flying. So I want you to enjoy your next 4 combat steps.
I will. Well,
And
I'm
do
going to
nothing
do a
but-
couple of things first. I'm tap all these elves for some amount of
Yeah, you're gonna make
like sheltered thicket.
All right.
Okay.
That card doesn't save me. All right.
Oh my god.
Let's think about if there's anything else I can do. One other things I can do is I have Kogla.
You do, so you can bounce. You can do that the bouncy
I'm going
thing.
to return a bunch of humans to my hand.
Okay.
A bunch, I mean 1, 2, 3 of them.
The 3 humans that exist.
And Kogla now can't die.
Yeah.
So now I thought you figure out how big Kogla is. Because Kogla's 9, then I doubled, and then I gave the...
No, Kogla is not. It's went from 7 to 11,
7
and then
to
doubles
9.
22.
I 7 to 9, then I doubled with God Eternal Ruinous, and then I gave the +3/+3.
So then 25.
It's a 25-25 with double strike.
Yeah.
Well, I still die, but you know what?
Kogla's goaded. It can't attack you.
Kogla is goaded.
Oh, that's true. I guess
Oh,
it's
snap.
Turtle, then.
He'll be the only survivor.
I tell you will be the only survivor because it is goaded. And so let me destroy all the other creatures. So this goes away. God Eternal Ruinous goes 30 from the top. 1,
All
2,
right.
3.
My Hornet's Nest is gone.
This dead. All these are dead. I can make more mana with Diverted Druid, I guess. Whatever. Dead. You're here.
Dead. Goes to the command zone.
Dead.
Dead.
More to command zone.
Get 3.
And then she has 3 little 1/1s, 1 for each combat.
All right. So first combat, I sent. We'll say I sent Kogla towards Dirtle for 20 whatever, 20 plus, 30 plus,
20 bajillions.
Next combat, I will send it towards Chris.
Yep, I'll take that L.
Next combat, actually, I need to read how Goad works.
You may attack me if I am the only.
Correct. Yeah, she's the last one left, so now you can swing at her.
Yep. Off we go with Kogla, which is a.
Block.
We'll run the numbers again. Kogla is a 9.
It's a 25-25 double strike.
Yeah, she's
Double
got
strike-
3 blockers.
double strike-
Trample, death touch.
Double strike trample.
Oh
Vigilance.
yeah, sorry, no death touch. My bad.
I block.
No death touch. Okay, so you will take.
47.
Jeez, this Kogla, apparently, really angry. The goading will not stop it.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, that was beautiful.
That was something. Holy cow. So what do we learn today? Don't give 2 treasures to the deck that has like 20 mana doors.
Yeah, so
And my
being
next 3
so hard
draws
for a
were
white
all
too.
lands, so yeah.
I was happy to see one, but I had one next. We didn't survive.
oh yeah.
I would have been surprised. Like honestly, had we survived, another turn around that table.
Oh yeah, no.
The choice came down to here's a bunch of stuff. If you kill me, I don't win. If you don't kill me, I will win.
Yep. We got you down to 4 though.
4 is really close.
We were almost there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sweet. All right. So thank you everyone for watching. That was so much damage.
Yeah, wait. That single Kogla did like 150 damage. Now it's just 1 creature that I had out of like the 20.
All right. Let's see. All right. So on that note, since Octavia has to head out, so we will head out for this one. We do have another game at 10 o'clock for a different pod as well. So let's do a quick little roundabout. So we'll start with you, Kev. Shout yourself out.
Yeah, so I'm Kevin. I'm part of Elder Drunken Highlander. You can find us on YouTube. Now I gotta find the link tree. Link. You can find us on YouTube. We use Twitter for as long as that's going to be around. And you can find us on Instagram and other socials as well. You can follow me on Twitter as long as that's going to be around as well.
Yep.
We basically do questionable. We do janky deck techs at all power levels, all the way from at a very casual power level, all the way to CDH and everywhere in between. So if you're into that sort of thing, like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell or whatever else you do on YouTube.
Beautiful. All right, Dirtle.
Hey, I'm Ross with Dirtle Magic. Largely, I lurk around on Twitter. Excuse me, and you can find me there at Dirtle MTG. I also used to do YouTube if you want to check out some older videos at the same handle. Currently, I only produce content for Flipside Gaming. I write some of the articles all related to Commander.
So heck yeah to that. All right, and Octavia.
And I am one half of Trying Casually. Games, we're found on Twitter, Trying Casually Games. Check us out there. And yeah, this was a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right. So on that note, Thank you again, everyone, for all the follows, the chats, the whole 9 yards. Please remember we have a 10 o'clock stream as well. So on that note, let's go raid. We'll raid RIW Hobbies because they're on right now. So on that note, everyone have a great one. Be good, y'all. We are raiding in a few seconds because it has a countdown of 10.
I can keep on waving until we raid. I'll be here all night.
And raid now. Is anything changing? All right, we're good. All right.
Thanks for having me on, even though I did quite the thing that one turn.
You're gold. Don't worry about it.
It was an average turn. It was an average turn.
Yeah, we get it.
The average C- turn.
Yep. You just chilled for a bit, you know? All right, y'all. You have a good one now.
All right, have a good
You
night.
too.
Ciao.